Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and this adventure can be replicated on all consoles. At least at the time of recording this video, all of the mods, including the map and the vehicles and the trailers, are available on all consoles, but please do double check the mod browser on your specific console to verify if you are watching at a later date than when this video was posted. Now, if you want a complete list of all mods used in this video, please refer to the list of mods with links to each specific one in the description box down below. And in order to find each one of these mods on your console, you can either go to your mod browser itself and you can sort, or you can use the search bar to type in the specific name of each mod. Now, the map that we are on today is highway hauling, and the vehicles that we are using are as follows. We've got the Mega Cab HD, and then in the bed of the Mega Cab HD, we've got the Lander 1000 by Dubs. Then we are also using Dubs' trailer pack, and then inside this particular trailer, we also have, well, we're going to need to start the engine up in order to put the rear ramp down, or rather the rear door, but instead we lifted the hood because SnowRunner's menu system is wacky sometimes. But put the ramp down, and inside you can see we also have the Stoner 1000 by Dubs as well, which this trailer, because it's enclosed and also has a working side door, can double as a camper if you want to use it as such. So, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and set off on this adventure, and I think it's going to be a really fun one. So let's go ahead and shut the side door, we'll go ahead and shut the rear door, and then we'll go ahead and also unpack and repack the vehicles just to make sure they're good to go. We got beans on the dash, and we are good to go. Let's head on out to the campground. You know, as long as this map has been out, highway hauling, even with the highway hauling region being available, it is still one of my favorite regions in, well, really even just whether you're using the single map or the region in general. Like, it's one of my favorite maps in this game ever made, because honestly, it takes a new angle on SnowRunner that I don't think was ever fully explored, frankly, even by the developers of the game, because you can come out here to highway hauling and have yourself a super realistic adventure, you know, a super fun time. You could do like a complete realistic role play. I've even got this truck set up in such a way that it drives as close to the way I imagine a tuned, realistic Ram 3500 dually would drive in, you know, if you somewhat carried real world over to SnowRunner. So we've got a mild performance tune, and we've also got a upgraded 6-speed transmission, but nothing super crazy. So we're actually going to pull into this gas station right here, and we're going to grab some stuff for the cooler, we're going to top off on fuel, and then we're going to head back on out. Alright, let's pull in here real quick. Park up and shut down. We're going to go ahead and top off on fuel, make sure we're good there. We'll run inside, grab some stuff for the cooler, some drinks, some snacks. Got those, we're good to go. And then now, we can head back on out to the campground. I never get tired of that startup sound either. That startup sound is so good. We got to swing just a little bit wide to make sure we clear those pumps. Although I will say we kind of swung a little bit wider than we really needed to. All right, so let's ease it back around and make our way back out onto the road. We'll stop to make sure nobody's coming down. And then let's go ahead and give this thing some beans up the hill, and full beans. Let's go. You can tell there's a little bit of weight behind it, but it's not struggling. You can tell the weight's there, but at the same time, it's not like holding it back all that much. That's why I did a mild performance tune, so you can still feel the weight. You still feel like you're towing something for sure, but you also don't feel like what you're towing is holding you back. Like, it feels like it can totally pull the weight that's there. Oh my God, come on. The only weird thing about driving this truck, and it's not really something to do with this truck in particular, it's kind of a SnowRunner thing, is that if you're going uphill and you let off the throttle for more than, like, maybe a second and a half, it'll do this weird thing where it wants to shift down, like, 3 gears, sometimes more. I don't know why that's such a big thing in SnowRunner. It just seems to like to do that. I think it's the way the game tries to predict what the gearbox wants, but instead of shifting down 1 gear at a time individually, it gets confused, especially on uphill grades, and goes like, I don't know what to do, and then when it doesn't know what to do, it just sends you all the way back to first gear and says, all right, well, you're gonna have to start over. And I'm like, why? Now, you can kind of cure that by tapping the clutch button every once in a while, which on an Xbox controller is the left bumper. On a keyboard, it's the shift key, and on a PlayStation controller, it would be the equivalent of what the left bumper is on an Xbox controller. I don't know what that button is called on a PlayStation controller because I don't really use PlayStation controllers. I'm mainly an Xbox person. So let's go ahead and make our way down this road. And coming up on our left will be the first turn we need to make for the campground. It's not the first, it's not the only turn we're going to need to make, but it's the first time we're going to get off the main road. So we're going to make a left, and then after that, we're going to make a right. Then we're going to head down to the campground, and we're going to actually find our camp spot. All right, so as you can see, we got camp and port to the left. Now, we get to get this ram onto some dirt, which is where these, that's where these BFG MTs really like to live. I believe these are 42s, I want to say, but I gotta tell you, this truck makes 42s look small, for sure. Just gotta make our way on up this hill. And see, I mean, I've been flooring it this whole time, and it's still not, like, absolutely, you know, tearing the ground out from underneath me. It's not, like, shredding at insane speed. It's putting its power down, but it's not insanely fast. All right, let's swing wide just a little bit and then cut in. You don't need to swing all that wide with this little trailer, but it's nice to just make sure you're being aware of it, you know? I also love that you could put the tailgate down, because being able to put the tailgate down really allows you to fit a lot more different vehicles in the bed of this truck. Like, if the tailgate was up, I don't know if that lander would fit. It would be very, very close, and I don't think the tailgate would close all the way. All right, so let's go ahead and get checked in for the campground. All right, let's get stopped real quick. We'll go on inside. You got my site reserved? Yes? I mean, I booked it a week ago, so I would hope it's reserved. But yes, all right, it's good? Cool. You got my pass and everything? Oh, I'm good to go? Sounds good. All right. Well, that's pretty much all we had to do. They're super chill around here. I mean, I was kind of worried that they weren't going to have a spot left since I booked this site like a week ago, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I figured that it wouldn't be all that busy this time of year. So it's not this site, although that is a really nice site in there. We've got one down by the river. That one's already taken. Actually, they got a neat little setup. They got a tent. They got, like, some wood for the fire. And here's our spot. All right, we're going to actually back in so that we can get everything set up nice and simple. And we might tear up their grass just a tad. Trying not to. Wow, I swung that way too quickly. All right, let me actually go ahead and put it in reverse manually. Swing the trailer around. All right, here we go. Now follow the trailer in. We'll probably have to adjust a little bit. Yeah, we're going to have to adjust. That's okay, though. Okay, that's all right. Gonna get everything adjusted real quick without going too far off the main road. Went in the grass a little bit, but I feel like that tiny little inch that we went in the grass is allowable. And back it in. I don't know if we turned it too much. No, I don't think we did. We're good. We should be just about good. Right there. Yeah, we are good to go right there. Now all we need to do is we just need to go ahead and open everything up on the trailer. So let's get that side door open. And we'll throw those ramps down as well. And then now that that's all set and ready to go, we can actually shut this truck down and take a look at everything that we've set up. Now, as you can see, our camp spot is basically... Honestly, it's a really nice setup for, like, a little dream weekend. It really is, because we've got the mega cab out here. The lifted mega cab, by the way. This thing is outfitted. It's on freaking 42-inch tires, fuel wheels. We got the four-wheeler in the back, and we've also got an upgraded bumper, like winch, pods. We've got the pods up on the hood, or rather on, like, the sides of the hood near the A-pillars. And then in the trailer, we've got the side-by-side in here, which looks sick. We've got our tools, we got our spare fuel, we got our workbench, and we could totally, if we wanted to, we could totally, like, throw an air mattress or something in there, too. Got the side door so we can go in and out easily, and the ramp at the back, of course, so we can get the side-by-side out of the trailer very quickly and very easily. So now that we've got everything parked up at the campsite, we're actually going to fire up the side-by-side and see if we can explore some of the area down by the river. By the way, pulling out of this trailer in first-person view in the side-by-side is one of the coolest things that you can do in this game. It's still one of the coolest experiences I think you can get from a mod, because it puts you in, like, such an immersive space within the game. It's one of the most immersive ways I think you can possibly enjoy a mod, you know? Now, the reason, like I said before, one of the reasons that I got a site down by the river like this was so that we could kind of explore a little bit, and I actually want to see if we can find a... Well, that's actually not even a river. There should be a river somewhere around here. That's just a pond. There's a river. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. So that's where I'm going to try and go. So this is going to chill out right here. The setup, I should say, is going to chill out right here. Now, we're going to take the good old side-by-side up to that other pond, the bigger pond that's a little bit further on down the trail. And fortunately, this campsite, or rather this, like, campground, you can ride side-by-sides around it no problem. Like, they have no problem with it whatsoever here. So, you don't really have to worry about it. Oh, there's the outhouses. Yep. Oh, God. Ugh. You know, they probably would be a little bit upset if I was hitting their trees, though. And I should probably avoid, smashing into their trees. They would probably disapprove of that. I don't remember having to climb this much. I really don't, actually. I really don't remember having to climb this much. This is moderately, surprising. Oh, they got quite the setup down there. Oh, there's another pair of outhouses. All right. Sup? Can you imagine hearing that, like, you're in the outhouse and you hear this, like, just absolutely tiny little horn go by? Like, oh my God. Oh, this is wild. Let's see. $1,000 fine for littering enforced. Well, good thing we're not littering. We're just, wheeling. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh my God, that is steep. What is this building? Yo, I don't think I've ever even seen this building before. All right. This is a really pretty little area, though, to take your side-by-side. We could take the four-wheeler down here, too. I honestly thought it was going to be a little bit muddier down here, though. I'm kind of disappointed that it's not, like, a little bit muddier. Let's see if we can rip through here in high. Hey, we can jump the side-by-side a little bit. I wonder, how deep is this? Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, it's bad. The second I say it's not that bad, I'm like, oh, wait. It's bad. Like, really bad. Really, really, really bad. All right, let me make my way back on down to the other side. See if we can do a little bit of a jump on the way up through here. You know, it's probably a good thing that there isn't anybody down here, like, hanging out by the little pond. Otherwise, they would probably kick us out. But if y'all enjoyed this all-console-friendly camping RP, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all next time.